Today, we're going to focus on a key aspect of fat loss, which is the role of protein. And we're going to talk about why you should prioritize it. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Dr. Al-Najaar. I'm a medical doctor, and I help 30 to 50-year-old busy men lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks guaranteed without having to eat boring and bland foods and without having to live in the gym day in and day out. Let's get into today's topic. Many of us struggle with diet plans that leave us hungry, unsatisfied, and we end up in a yo-yo weight loss and gain. And now it's time for a different approach. The old adage about moving more and eating less is simply not sustainable. And if you do follow it, you will hit a plateau at some point. And the plateau is your body's signal that something is wrong. Your body is simply telling you that it's starving and you won't burn any more fat. So what can you do to avoid the feeling of hunger while losing weight effectively? The solution is simpler than you might think. Animal-based protein. And that is protein coming from meat, mainly red meat, fish, and eggs. And eating more of that will help you lose weight more efficiently and will revolutionize the way you diet. Animal-based proteins are vital for our health, not only to thrive, but actually to stay alive. We see with populations that don't eat animal-based protein, they have less longevity, less muscle mass, and they have a higher risk of mortality, which means they have a higher risk of dying. Let's dive into the science. Now, why does animal-based protein lead to more fat loss? It has something to do with two things: satiety and metabolism. When you eat protein, you will feel full for a longer period of time. And logically, when you feel more full, you're not going to go around and eat foods that you don't really need. When you eat carbs, you will have spikes in your blood sugar levels, which will at first make you feel more full, but after 15 minutes, after 30 minutes, if you're not feeling dizzy and sleepy, you will become hungry again. And that will lead to more snacking. And when it leads to more snacking, you will eat more food, and that will work against the fat loss. If we talk about metabolism, when you eat protein, the body spends 20 to 30% of the energy it takes from the protein you just ate on actually metabolizing it. It's called thermogenesis, which means the production of heat inside the body. Compared to fat and carbs, the body only spends 2 to 4% in digestion and to take out that energy. But with protein, it's 20 to 30%. So you're increasing your metabolism by eating more protein. Now imagine if you couple that with resistance training, aka going to the gym and doing strength training, you will burn more and you will create bigger muscle mass, which in the end will increase your basic metabolic rate, which is how much you're burning by just living and breathing. Doing those two things together, eating more protein and building more muscle mass, will increase your metabolism. Let's talk about what kind of foods you can eat. I like to eat steaks. I like to eat ribeye steaks. And ribeye steaks are very easy to prepare. I like to eat them bleu, which means I literally just give them 2 minutes, maybe just 1 minute on each side, and the steak is ready. You can also put a big piece of meat in the oven or on the barbecue and you're ready to go. What I like to eat other than steak is fish, and I especially like salmon and raw tuna. I liked it raw, but cooked is also a good option. You can put it in the oven, you can put it on a barbecue, and it's ready for you to eat. No one will ever, and I mean that, no one will ever become fat by eating only fish or only steak, because your body will have a natural stop in how much you're gonna eat. You can also add shrimps, either as the main dish or as a side dish for when you're eating that steak. What you can also do is eat eggs. I eat eggs scrambled, and usually it's 10 to 15 eggs in one sitting, and that's an easy 60 to 90 grams of protein. And when I want to eat 200 grams of protein, that's approximately half of what I eat in a single day. And that's just one meal. And that's why it's just so easy to get enough protein when you eat only animal-based foods, without having to eat salads, without having to eat bread, without eating potatoes. It's just way easier to eat more food that your body actually wants to use and can use. We've all heard the myths about animal-based proteins, that you shouldn't eat saturated fatty acids, you shouldn't eat red meat, you shouldn't eat fish. Let's debunk some of those misconceptions. Now, first of all, meat will not give you diabetes if you only eat that. You will get diabetes by eating too much cake, too much sugar, drinking too much soda. The meat will not cause the diabetes. Some people talk about meat causing cardiovascular disease, and that is not true. A new study has shown that Cardiovascular death and disease is not correlated with eating more meat. And actually, eating more meat protects you against getting a stroke. So, as long as you eat animal-based whole foods, not processed foods, not all those carbs on the side, you will have a lower risk of chronic inflammatory diseases. And you will burn fat easier as well. That was it for today's topic. If you want more personal guidance, I offer group and personal one-on-one coaching programs that can help you reach your health and fitness goals. We will sit down and make a tailored plan that will fit your lifestyle and your day-to-day lives. But you have to know this is only for serious people who are ready to invest in themselves. This is an expensive program, and that's why you have to be serious about reaching your health goals. But if you are, I can guarantee that you will see tremendous results and your life will change forever. So if that is you, you can read more in the description. Other than that, thank you for listening and being here with me today. Please like and share this if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more health and fitness tips for busy men. And remember, it doesn't take too much time to prioritize your health, and it will be your best investment ever. See you next time.